Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing with you uncomfortable truth about learning English. I know so many of you who are watching my videos are having a lot of trouble improving your English skills. So I want to take this moment to give you a little pieces of advice as an English teacher. First off, I think what many people don't realize is that it takes a very long time to speak English fluently. To be honest with you, it might take more than 10 years to get to the fluency level that you want to achieve. I mean, at least more than 10 years. If you're just investing a couple of hours a week into studying English, I'm not exaggerating. If you're an English learner, I believe you'd want to get to the level where you can talk about whatever topics in English. Every sentence is just flowing out of your mouth effortlessly. It'll feel like you're speaking your mother tongue. That level can never happen in a short period of time. In the back of your minds, you might be thinking you already know this. But people always look for easier and shorter ways as if there are such things that can magically improve your English fluency. Please don't believe anyone who says, take this crash course and in 3 months you can become a fluent English speaker. It's not true. It doesn't work like that. Learning a language is a journey. You have to put a lot of effort and hours into it. When you meet someone who speaks fluent English, it is always a combination of years of studying and practicing and learning through trial and error. So don't beat yourself up for not making progress fast enough. Just gently remind yourself that this is going to take a long time. The result and effect is going to show up not in this moment, but in the future. What you have to do is to show up and do the work every day. By doing the work, I mean like taking English classes and reading books in English and watching American TV dramas and interview clips on YouTube, whatever you find interesting. The key here is being consistent and committing yourself to learning. I want you to view learning English as a lifelong commitment. The second thing that I want to touch on is the fact that people have a little to no patience for pains and struggles. Time and time again, I've witnessed people giving up English too easily, especially one-to-one students. They say they want to learn English, but they don't want to go through the tough learning curve, which makes them feel a little bit uncomfortable. The learning curve is not a straight line. It has ups and downs. It also has a plateau where you feel like you're going nowhere. During the period, progress is not happening. Everything comes to a complete halt. Breaking the plateau requires a lot of effort and patience and persistence. When you're learning a new language, you're creating new pathways in your brain, like paving new roads. It can get messy, it is uncomfortable, because change is happening in your brain. Change is not supposed to be easy, it is supposed to be painful. When you're feeling comfortable and relaxed where you are, it means you're not growing and you're not improving. You have to get out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself to the things you fear the most. The good thing is that the feeling of discomfort is just temporary. It doesn't last forever. Over time, it gets way easier. Last but not least, you need to enjoy the journey and the process and the pain, every aspect of it. Now that I think about it, the thing that got me so fascinated with English is that when I'm speaking in English, it feels like I'm a completely different person. It's like becoming a better version of yourself that is more confident. And I love the feeling of freedom when I'm speaking English. Let me explain what it means. In the early years of my English journey, I of course was not at all fluent English speaker. I was just learning and studying as somebody living in Korea. At the time, there were so many words and expressions that I didn't know. It felt like there were so many obstacles and barriers put in front of me. It was like wandering around in the middle of a thick fog. But when I was finally breaking through the barrier and navigating through the thick fog with ease, I was able to get in a state of flow. When you're in a state of flow, it feels so liberating. You get so in the zone, you lose track of time. It's like momentarily losing a sense of self. It is so delicious, more delicious than any food I've ever tasted. But you know what? You can't feel the feeling of freedom without the opposite feeling of constraint. I'm sure you know the famous saying, there is no light without darkness. You need to work through the painful things before you get to the other side. You need to enjoy the whole journey. I will not say it's easy. It is tiring, it is exhausting, but at the end of it, there is always sweet reward. I hope this video helps a lot with your English journey. I will see you in the next video.